The force is strong with these pecs. Hey dude.
Oh my god.
Hey there my friends, I've got an awesome project for you for an awesome friend, also a doctor, and he's one of the biggest Star Wars fans out there. Christmas is coming up and I thought, what could I make for this guy that would be the coolest gift you could ever make? I gotta tell you a little bit about my friend Dustin. He is the most amazing guy. Not only does he go out and visit school kids, and he tries to make it to where kids aren't scared of going to see the doctor. What he does is he also works with the youth, and he's a little crazy because he'll take little carts and he'll put rockets in them and shoot them up in the sky just to keep the kids entertained. He's just one of those one-of-a-kind guys. What I did was one time I had a small birthday party and he was over and I'm like, hey Dustin. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, can I make a mold of your face? No questions asked. He's like, sure, why not? So we made a mold of his face. I don't have any video of it because I didn't want him to catch on and be suspicious, but we got some pictures. Hand in, get it all mushy out. Yeah, just like that. Okay, work it around. Oh, that's so weird. What I'm gonna do is pour a little in there. There it is. Yeah. High five. Pat on the back. First thing you gotta do on a project like this is I needed to start with 1/2 inch MDF wood, and I need to cut it out. I got the dimensions of the Han Solo Carbonite box off the internet, and I wanted to be as authentic as possible. I also cut out the side panels exactly like it was on the movie. And with the side panels, also I want to cut the side trim. Once I get all the trim cut out, all I got to do then is glue it on. Put the glue down. A good type of wood glue will work just perfect. And then I take a little bit of brad nails and put those in. The brad nails are just to hold it till the glue dries. I drill the holes in the side panel and I cut it out with the jigsaw. Already got the sides cut out, the panels look great. Now I've got to put the box together. It's going to take a little effort, but we got to be careful because we got MDF. It doesn't work just like plywood. So we're going to use some glue, a little bit of nailing, some screws, and we're going to put it together. It's the light coat. That's all we need. Shake the can. Oh, my boobs bouncing when I do that. I don't want any jiggles. There we go. Okay, so what we did was we took a template of what's called the panels that goes on the side here, and we are going to take just regular old weather stripping and put it around the sides. And then what we'll do is there's a sticky side, and we're just going to lay it right across the edge there of our template. Perfect. Right next to the edge. The reason we can cut a little bit more is it's a little bit shapeable. Now we're going to take this 1/4 inch balsa wood and we're going to use that to frame the inside of the panel. That's going to be our top part right there. We're going to go just inside the line, just like that. And then what we're going to do is outline everything in here. Hold it down. I think I got enough space around the edges and everything. So now we've got what's called our positive, our mold in here. I hot glued all the edges on the inside and outside to hold the liquid. Okay, now it's time for the blue. always pour the thick stuff first, and then you add this, get this in there, and we're gonna mix it. Just like this. Oh yeah. There we go. My problem is I am impatient. Alexa, how much time left on my timer?
You have 49 minutes left on your 1 hour and 15-minute timer.
I'm gonna touch it. Ah, I touched it. Look at this. It's not sticky anymore. It's ready. A little brick. Well, I don't think it got underneath it.
Just pop it out.
Like a pimple. All right, here we go. It's gonna look good. Cut through my finger. That looks equal to me. What do you think? This one first. There we go, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, mixing time. Mix for 1 minute. Make sure you do this in a well-ventilated area. It's getting warm in my hand. I can feel it. It's so warm through the cup. It's like there's some kind of chemical reaction happening. Now we're gonna slosh. Ready? See, this side right here is thin. And this Bondo is gonna harden up and make it super strong right there. Okay, everybody, we've got all of the control panels made. What we did was we poured the liquid plastic in, and now it's time to paint them. And the way we decorate, it's so cool. All you have to do is grab a few washers, caps from some tin cans and stuff like that, and I epoxied them onto the control panels and made them all look unique. Also, what I did was I put some LED lights in. That was the key to making them glow. I again epoxied those LED lights in there, and they look spectacular. I've got all these panels installed, and I got this right here so we can take them off, put them back on. But I've got all these wires sticking through, and I've got to wire them up. And if you look, I've got them up top here. I've got them down here. What I'm gonna use, some low voltage wire clips like this. We'll clip them on, and then I can run the mains up and down, and we'll get this thing lit up. Okay, I've got all the lights installed. Here's the switch. Here we go, ready? Ah, yes, it works. It looks so good. Awesome. Do, 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 do. Here's the main panel right here with the green and the grid. Oh, it looks so good. This goes up by the head. So I couldn't be more happy with this. This is gonna turn out awesome. Okay, now that we got all the lights installed and all the panels installed, I'm starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. What we gotta do now is put the hands and the face onto the carbonite board. What I did was drilled some holes into the back of the hands and the face, and I installed some bolts, put some epoxy on there, and put them onto the panel. I think that's perfect right there. Best thing for the body is to use expanding foam. That way we can apply it and it'll expand as it's curing, and it's really sticky. It's gonna stick just fine. Now here's the thing you don't know about my friend Dustin, is he works out like a lot, buff underneath that doctor's coat. But here's the problem. Expanding foam, when you let it sit overnight, it does this. So I gave Dustin some chi-chis. It just kept getting bigger. There's gonna be some trimming involved. All you have to do is use a little bit of a knife and we'll get this sanded down, form a body shape. We're gonna keep some good sized pecs up here for him. He is a doctor, but I don't know if he does like plastic surgery, like, you know, reductions. The force is strong with these pecs. I just ate, I'm gonna throw up. Muscle pecs. Once I got the body all shaped, I wanted to have something that the cloth, the doctor's coat, could adhere to. So I grabbed some Durham's wood putty. When this stuff dries, it is solid. I mix it up, little bit on the wet side, and I put it everywhere that it needed to go, all over, and then I use the extra to put onto the flat part of the top of the board and used a drywall knife to shape it and make it look like the texture from the movie. Once that was dry, I was ready to put the doctor's coat on. What I did was do some spray adhesive. I sprayed it all over the body after I test fitted it, cut the cloth exactly how I needed it, and laid it out. Made sure that it dried and got on there perfect. Now, here's the most awesome part. Time to mix up the clear resin. Now, this stuff is amazing. Once the cloth was in place, I mixed all the resin up and I drenched it everywhere. Now, this stuff, when it dries, it goes on clear, but it will dry to like an off-white look. And once I got it all on there, I used a brush and I brushed it everywhere. Now we just sit and wait. Carbonite's all over it, and watch this. You know that cloth we put on there? His coat, watch this. Boom! This guy is rock solid! Watch this, there we go. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna prime this whole thing. It's gonna look awesome. And then we're gonna give it a paint job tomorrow, put the lettering on, and this thing's gonna be ready to go. Hey, dude.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
Holy cow. Dude, the force is with me.
Do you like it?
Freaking amazing, Mitchell. Dude, that is probably the coolest thing I've ever had.
Star Wars alphabet. All you, Don's, and your kids' names are on the Star Wars. So I put that there, and then I went to bed overnight, and then came back the next day, and it kept expanding. D-cup, and you looked really good.
It's like,
So
look at the detail in that face.
I know,
mean,
every
that
pore.
Is me.
That
It's
is your
like
pores.
20 years from now, when people want to know, what did you look like when you were young?
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, oh my god. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Absolutely astonishing. People will come here just to see this.
Yes, you can charge admission. Well, thank you for letting me make it. I have been wanting to make this for like 8 years.
Well, now I need my Java. Where's the Java?
Hey everyone, as you can see, Dustin loved his gift. I've been wanting to do this for 8 years and he was the perfect subject for it. There's nothing like making somebody a unique gift. And guess what? You can make it too. I've got 2 links at the bottom of the video in the description from Craig from Fright Makers, and there's an Instructables link. They're both just awesome guys and they were inspiration for me to make this. And all the materials, everything you can think of to build this project is going to be in the description. Click on it, search it. You guys could do something like this too, okay? I'm gonna let R2 finish this up for us and we'll see you guys later.